Dear students, we have missed one topic, that is inner class. So today we will discuss something about inner class, otherwise known as nested class. So it is possible to define a class inside another class. So such classes are known as nested class. See, for example, we have two classes, class A and class B. So class B is defined within class A. Then inner class is P because that class is placed inside class A. So obviously class A is the outer class. So the scope of a nested class is bounded by the scope of its enclosing class. In our case, enclosing class is class A. On the other hand, enclosed class is class B because we have put class B inside class A. Nested class has access to the members of the class in which it is nested. The enclosing class does not have access to the members of the nested class. Enclosing class means outer class. So class A does not have access to the members of class B because the scope is bounded by the scope of its enclosing class. A nested class has access to the members including private members of the class in which it is nested. That means class B, that is our inner class or our nested class, has access to the members of the outer class including the private members. There are two types of nested classes, static and non-static nested classes. In static nested class is nothing but that is having a static modifier with the definition of the class. For example, static class outer class. So that is a static outer class. Suppose we are placing that static with the inner class, then static class inner class. So inner class is the name of the class, so that class becomes a static member. So a nested class which is having the modifier static means is a static nested class. As it is static, it must access the members of its enclosing class through an object. It cannot directly refer to its members, outer class members, that is enclosing class members. So it cannot refer to the members of its enclosing class directly. Only through an object it can access the members. Because of this restriction, static nested classes are very rarely used. So second type and the important type of nested class is inner class. And inner class is nothing but a non-static nested class. That means a nested class definition without a static modifier is known as a non-static nested class. It has access to all the variables and methods of its outer class and may refer to them directly in the same way that other non-static members of the outer class do. So we does not require an object to access the members of outer class. See, inner class is a member of outer class, but inner class members cannot be accessed by the outer class. On the other hand, inner class can access the outer class members directly if it is a non-static nested class. Now we will see an example. See, it is having three classes. See, class outer is here, the first line of the code. Then in red color I have placed inner class. See, the outer class is having two members. One is a variable, integer type of variable, and it is initialized to 100 and the name of the variable is outer underscore x. Second member is a method, so that is just creating an object with the name inner for the inner class and accessing an inner class method. Display is the name of the inner class method. So using the inner object, display is invoked. See, the inner class is having only one member, that is a method, that is a display method. So there is a println command is there to display a comment and the value of outer x variable. So display colon outer x, that is the comment, and outer x value is returned. See, the outer x value is 100. So after execution, the output will be a single line, and that is display colon space outer underscore x is equal to 100. For accessing these two classes, outer and inner classes, we need a main class. So that main class is having a main method. So inside main method, we have created one object for the outer class to access the enclosing class. So outer object is created for the outer class, and outer dot test, that method is invoked, test method is invoked. So the second member of outer is the method test, so that is creating an object for inner class, and using that object, display method of inner class is invoked. Now we will see the same program, how it executes. It's a simple demonstration. See the program. So this is the same program what we have seen in the slide. So class outer is there, outer underscore x is equal to 100, then inner class object is created, then inner class is specified here. So this is the inner class. So display method is there, then that displays outer value. So for accessing these two classes, we have created a main class to invoke the outer class object using outer object. So outer dot test will invoke the outer class, then followed by inner class. See how it is executing. See, this is my command prompt. Here I am typing java c inner class dot java. Successfully compiled. Now java is the interpreter or executable command, java followed by inner class. See the output, display outer underscore x is equal to 100. So that is output that is producing. Now coming back to our slide. See, another example is here. Define a nexted class within the block defined by a method or within the body of a for loop. So here, see the red colored inner class. So that inner class is placed inside a for loop. That means the body of the for loop is our inner class. Okay. So here outer class is there. Similarly, two methods, two members are there. Outer x is the variable and void test is the method there. So inside test we have placed one for loop. So 0 to 10, that is the limit. Starting from 0 till 9 it will execute because I less than 10 is specified. So inner class void display method is there inside inner class, that displays the outer x value. So inside for loop itself we have created an object for inner class. Inner is equal to new inner, then inner dot display is invoked. So display is the inner class method. So that means this for loop will execute 10 times, that invokes display method 10 times. Okay, so for calling outer we have created one outer object. So outer dot test will invoke this test method. So inside test method we have one for loop. So 0 to 9, less than 10 means 9, that is the limit. So inner class is executed here. So inner class object is created and inner dot display will execute or invoke this particular display method 10 times, starting from 0 till the limit 9. So another example, see this code. I will be sharing the slide in Google Classroom. You please go through all the slides and find out why this code will not execute, what is the error in this particular code. That's all. See, if you have any doubt, please feel free to message me or call me. I will definitely get back to you. Thank you.